Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your April mid-month reading. This is Elizabeth coming to you from Sedona, Arizona. It is Friday, April 17th, 2020, and this reading is going to be for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node and South Node, and I'll tell you why in a bit. This is a general reading. Of course, it won't resonate for everyone. I will certainly do my best. If it resonates, great, take what resonates and you can leave the rest or think about the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please send me a message. I would be honored and delighted to read for you. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'm at Elizabeth Light Tarot, and that's Elizabeth with a Z. I will follow you back, and you can also message me there. So, like I said, this is April mid-month, but with Tarot and Oracle, we are working with the quantum field here. So knowing that whenever you do see this message, whether it's next week, next month, or next year, that it will be the perfect time for you to see. I'm sorry, I thought I heard a hum, and sometimes there are hummingbirds around here, so I was like, is there a hummingbird? Anyway, okay, so we're going to start off with a 3-card oracle pick, and that's going to be the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck by Amanda Ellis. I was feeling Metatron's energy today for the Sag reading, and so we're going to do a 3-card spread from that oracle deck with 3 cards. And then I wanted to get you a card from your ruling planet, so from Jupiter for you, Sag, and just bring in a message from the planet of Jupiter to Sagittarius. I think that's going to be really nice. I did that for Scorpio's reading a couple of days ago. And for that, we're going to use the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So we'll get some of that divine feminine energy for you, Sag. And then we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Just such an amazing deck. And then when we're done with the tarot, I've got a Diana Cooper Dragon deck. I have a Crystal Healing deck by a local Sedona author. I've got a bunch of different decks. So we'll just kind of take it as we go and see kind of what energies present themselves during the reading, and then we can pick some oracle decks. So my dear Saggies, I will mention that I myself am a Sagittarius as well, so I am just so excited to do the Sag reading because, you know, it's my energy too. So I welcome you all. I hope that you're all doing really well. I hope that you're safe and healthy and that your families are as well. And yeah, I think we'll just get started. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled the decks, but we'll just do a couple more. And I call in the divine with love and light. I call in the archangels at the 4 corners of the world. I call in Archangel Metatron to bring the rainbow bridge and open up the Akashic records and create the channel for that. And Archangel Sandalphon to ground the reading and bring in information from the crystalline grid of Gaia. And I call in the 6 elements: earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today. Okay, Sagy. So we're going to do 3 cards. The first one, your strength. The second one, your heart. Wake up call wanted to come out. Yeah, it's been a wake up call, right, Sag? And the third card will be your opportunity. So the first card of strength will represent your greatest strength. You know, whether that's the strength that you incarnated into this lifetime with and has sort of carried you through thus far, or whether it is, you know, a strength that you've really honed in on and worked on in this lifetime, or a combination of both. Your heart will be, you know, what's at the core of your heart? What heart energy are you bringing forward to the world? What is the gift from your heart? How does your heart lead you? That kind of thing. And your opportunity is just that. What is your greatest opportunity in this present moment? Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. your strength. Wow. Your heart. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. All right, Sagy. Why am I not surprised? The warrior of light as your strength. You are a warrior, you know, the centaur, the healer and the warrior, you know, the one that's had to, you know, fight the internal battles, but that you are a light worker. You really are a light worker. You might identify yourself as an indigo. This is like the, you know, the sword and the stone, Excalibur, right? Just this very, very sacred and special sword that you carry. Saggies are all about the truth. I'm hearing that this is your sword of truth that's been your strength, guiding you throughout your whole life, through the night, through the depths of your emotion, that this truth has always guided you. Linked into Archangel Michael as well. You know that you've been protected through all of this. So part of your strength is knowing that you're protected, that you've been protected, and that it was sort of your mission to go out there and, you know, and sort of fight for the light. Wow, Sag, number 30, silver tied into the moon, the feminine. You know, and Sag is a more masculine sign. It is a more masculine sign, but it's mutable fire, adaptable, changeable. And here's this goddess energy, you know, coming in for you. Illumination through your truth, speaking the truth, fighting for the light, fighting for what's right. You have a very strong sense of morals, of doing the right thing. And that's carried you through. And it's probably given you very high accolades, but also made you some enemies even, right? So your heart, clarity about going within. You know, Sag is such a friendly sign, warm-hearted, outgoing, but at the same time, because of this bright light, see that bright light in your heart, almost like a diamond in your heart, and how rare that is, and this sort of purity of this heart energy that's coming through. There is a sense of, you know, within your heart needing to, in order to replenish it and at times heal the heart, that there's this energy of aloneness, going within. This is the introverted side of the Sag that a lot of people don't understand, that Saggies really do have. So this could even talk about what's going on right now, you know, and this opportunity to really go within to your heart space. It's also telling me, you know what's in your heart, you know what you love, you know your truth, and you know what you love. That's a force to be reckoned with. Someone who knows their truth and knows what they love. And it's all surrounding just this incredible light. Just this incredible light. Look at how peaceful she is, you know, and this idea of being a warrior of light, that you have to really take the time to heal your heart, you know, because this can be cutting, right? We can get cut from this. So really within the heart space, having to take that time to nourish and go within and listening to the heart, that you're really able to listen to your heart. And that's why you know what you love. That's why you know what you love. And I don't think anybody can convince you of anything else. So with that being said, Sag, your opportunity is about leadership. You are a leader. Answer the call. What is calling you? What is calling you to step up? You know what your truth is and you know what you love. Answer the call. So this is saying that some of you may have not fully stepped into your expression so much yet, or that it's evolving even more, because that wake-up call popped out in the beginning. Let's see, number 8. Yeah, this is soul purpose. Number 8, you know, linked to infinity and the Lemniscate, and just the repeating of things over and over and over throughout so many different lifetimes, and that this is the lifetime to answer the call. And going, did I mention this? I don't think I did. About, okay, so the North Node, South Node thing that I was talking about, the North Node of the moon is making its way into Gemini. And that's going to be through 2021. So every eclipse that we have starting in eclipse season in June and going into early 2021 is going to hit the North Node of the moon in Gemini, which means that the South Node of the moon is in Sag, because it's that Gemini-Sag axis, the Gemini-Sag axis, the opposite signs. The South Node of the moon represents past lives, you know, karma, and not in a bad way. Don't use karma as a bad word. Karma is the number 8. It's the repeating of lessons, you know, the being in the loop until we just like complete the lesson, jump out of the loop. And this came up a lot, I think, in the Scorpio reading. So you might want to check out the Scorpio reading, even the Libra reading. Libra, Scorpio, and now Sag, the 8s are coming in. So the South Node of the moon, like I just said, I think there's going to be a big remembering of what your calling is, Sag. Where you came from in other lifetimes, who you were, deeper than your bloodline, deeper than your ancestry, which is still important because the ancestors may be speaking to you about this or giving you messages about this. But deeper than that, who you were, what gifts you had, and that a lot of those gifts are going to come back into your awareness, like a remembering. And this could even speak to a higher level of your off-planet experiences, who you were on other planets before you came to Earth, your angelic aspects, your starseed aspects. You're a light worker, Sag. You're a light worker. And that doesn't happen by accident or by coincidence. You came here on a mission to lead something, to lead your soul group, your family, you know, your community, to be a leader within your own community, within your own tribe. And you really may be sort of finding out what that is, especially right now in this time of this like great awakening that we're having with this whole pandemic. So, and also a lot of reevaluating where we are in our life, what we've done thus far, what we want to do, what's truly important, right? So opportunity for leadership, that's huge. So get into that heart space of getting clear. Know that you're here on a mission, Sag, this light warrior, this warrior of light. Number 30, clarity, go within. 15, breaking down to a 6. 6s are very grounded energies. You know, when the 6s come up, there's a sort of groundedness, a rebalancing, harmonizing. And like I said, this number 8, this is the lifetime, Sag. This is the lifetime. Look at the keys she's holding. Look at those keys. She has a torch, which is indicating that it's dark in there. And she's lighting up that space with golden light. She's got the keys. You've got the keys. You've got your flame, your internal flame, your fire. Powerful, powerful, Sag. So that's your message from Archangel Metatron. And we didn't really touch on the North Node of the moon, but the North Node is like the destiny, right? It's the destiny. So whenever the eclipse season comes up, we look at the North Node and the South Node to say, what energies are these eclipses activating? And so, like I said, it's this Gemini-Sag axis. So you're going to feel these eclipses pretty big. You know, we were in the Cancer Capricorn axis for the last group, and Cancer Capricorn sort of the parents, the mother and the father, the nurturing and the disciplining, that kind of thing. And now we're getting into Sag and Gemini, which is about, you know, expansion, seeing, you know, and philosophy and communication. And like I said, check out Molly McCord. I'm excited to watch her video about that. So we're going to put these cards here for you. I want to get you a card from Jupiter. We've got the Clarity, Go Within, Light Warrior, Warrior of Light. Like, this is so beautiful. And you are a warrior of light, Sag. Look at Chiron the Centaur. He was a warrior of light. The Centaur energy, that's some big energy, you know, your astrological energy. At the bottom of the deck was healing. Beautiful. That's, you know, using pause to receive, and that's a number 43 breaking down to a 7, spiritual number. So bottom of the deck, make sure that you are pausing to receive. If you're a warrior of light, you can't always be with your sword coming out like Excalibur, right? You have to put the sword down, go within, and pause to receive healing from the universe. Whatever energies you work with, this, you know, I see as like the hand of Metatron, and he's coming in with all the rays, particularly the orange ray. Okay, Metatron's healing energy can come through the orange ray. So if you have carnelian or any of the orange stones, feel free to start using those. And just pause. Take the time to receive the healing. Take the time to receive the energy that's around you. As this warrior of light, you are going to have a team, Sag, a team. They don't just send you in by yourself. You have a team around you, your spirit guides, your angelics, your ancestors, your galactic, your highest self, and the other aspects of you. Go within to receive that, you know, to receive the messages. They'll tell you, you know, what you need to do. You'll tell yourself how you will best receive this healing. It's there for you. Okay, I hope that's resonating. So we have message from Jupiter, Goddess Isis, Egyptian goddess of knowledge and fertility, magic, wisdom, abundance, sacred knowledge. So, Sagy, the planet of Jupiter. The planet of Jupiter is so big that it doesn't even orbit the sun the way that the other planets do. Its gravity is so strong that if you kind of look into that, Jupiter has a different type of orbit than the other planets. Jupiter, it expands everything. It brings good luck and fortune, higher learning, higher wisdom, travel, foreign lands, foreign people. I always say that Sagittariuses tend to have the most interesting past lives, right? Okay, so one card from Jupiter to my dear Saggies. One card, please. And from Goddess Isis as well. Wow. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. Priestess of the Phoenix. First, you know, it does show the scarab beetle. Beautiful. Manifesting, magic. Good luck. Again, good luck. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. This is amazing. You know, the Phoenix, scorpionic energy, sort of fire energy, dragon energy. I was really feeling the dragon energy for you today, Sag, that with this whole warrior, and now I know why, with this whole warrior of light energy as your strength, like almost like your Mars energy, whereas the heart would be more of the Venus energy, you will not always be able to transmute some of the lower energies that you come into contact with, unless you're really doing it consciously. And the Phoenix energy is definitely saying that, you know, there are energies that you can consciously work on to sort of burn away. The Phoenix rises from the ashes, right? It's almost like the ascended snake in a way. The snake to the scorpion to the Phoenix, where it comes out with wings. It comes out of the rubble, out of the tower, so to speak, and it rises again. And that's where life is restored. I mean, look at this amazing scarab beetle. It's just so beautiful. So I'm gonna read a little bit about what, you know, what Alana Fairchild says about this, because she's so fabulous. So, life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. That is just amazing. So it brings a message that trauma, ending, struggle, or apparent defeat is not the end of the story for you. What may appear to be an ending can sometimes simply be the forces of the ancient feminine power flowing into new pathways, pulling energy away from old forms so that they can transition into new forms. Death and rebirth. This can take short or long periods of time. It could be over days or years, weeks, months, decades. It doesn't matter how long something appears to have been decaying. It will spring back into life at the right time. And then it's talking about a river of light flowing through you, kind of like this river of light here flowing through you. And it fills you with the life force and divine energy. And it moves you with innate wisdom. And that is very Sagittarius, that sort of innate wisdom that you have, Sag. So this is saying that it may feel like you're coming back to life after a period of increased emotional numbness. And that you're guided by divine priestess. The candle is crackling. That you're guided by the divine priestess of the Phoenix, Sister Isis, to turn your face to the sun. Just as the scarab beetle follows the movement of the sun, you are encouraged to focus on the light and life that is seeking you now. Do not resign yourself to the way things have been. Let go of the past. Be brave and bold and allow the Phoenix priestess to inspire you to realize that the return to life, restoration, the resurrection is upon you now. Have hope and optimism. This is just unbelievable. The past is over. Enjoy your rebirth. Wow, Sag. Wow. This river of light. This river of light, Sag. This divine light that's in you. So we'll see what wants to come up in the reading, but that is the message from Jupiter to you, your planet Jupiter. Follow the sun, follow your fire, follow the sun in the sky, follow your internal sun, solar plexus. Go within, because you are being called right now. You're being called to step up in a really big way. Maybe in a way that, you felt it coming, and maybe you've already made a lot of the steps, but it's like it's calling you in a really, really big way right now. That is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Okay, so let's get into the tarot portion. We're going to start with 3 cards for your past energy, okay? And then we'll do 3 cards for the current energy. And then we'll do 3 cards for what's coming towards you. And then we'll do some other cards, like a blockage card, what you need to release, what your hopes and dreams are, and the way forward kind of thing. So, ooh, just blew out my own candle with my cards. And my internet is really acting up today. It's kind of windy out here. We get some strong winds up here in Sedona in the high desert, and it's been really windy today, and that always kind of blows out my internet, so the music might start and stop. And okay, And we're gonna put this Merkaba over here. Okay. All right, my dear Sagy. I hope that this is resonating for some of you so far. So what are the past? Oh, death and rebirth wanted, you can't make this up. Death and rebirth wanted to pop out, which has been in a lot of the April readings, just so you know, the death and rebirth, and totally rightfully so, you know, circle of life, circle of life. Okay. 3 cards for the past energy for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and South Node. So in the past, we have the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles coming out a lot in the readings, and the Tower. Wow, Sag. Yeah, I can see why this Phoenix rising from the ashes came out. And I sort of mentioned the Tower, didn't I? The Tower. There's, you know, there, like as the butterfly, there's the Phoenix that's going to rise from the ashes. This came up in the Scorpio reading, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio. But the Tower, and this is in your past energies, so that's good, right? So this is maybe why Jupiter is saying, like, you're a Phoenix, rise up from those ashes, Sag. So something fell, you know, there was an abruptness and an abrupt ending to something. This could be internal, because we're starting out with the 8 of Swords. And so that's mental energy, you know, that's energy of the mind. And that's coming up with the 2 of Pentacles, where it's like there was sort of a choice to be made, and almost like a reluctance to make that choice. Like, you know, feeling bound within her own mind. She's blindfolded, you know, here's her not blindfolded, but like the reflection of her is bound and blindfolded in the dark with these 8 swords kind of like around her. So it seems like she can't get out. It seems like she's trapped in her own head, but really all she'd have to do is just walk around them. And that there was a choice, there was a decision that needed to be made. Pentacles being in the physical, you know, something in the physical, whether that was, you know, a relationship, a home situation, a living situation, a job situation. The 2 is the juggling act. It's where we're juggling multiple things, and we've been juggling them for a long time. They're the things that we've been doing over and over and over and over. And it's starting to almost weigh you down, like where it weighs you down. And the Tower is coming in to free you from that. Whatever this Tower is, it freed you from like not doing it yourself. Not doing it yourself, really. And that's when the Tower comes in. It frees us from the devil. And in this case, that would be the devil. It's more like yourself, but it's surrounding things in the physical. It's surrounding real things, like tangible things. It's not just all of these thoughts in your head, right? It's actually about things in the physical. So the Tower came down, and we might pull a few clarifiers. But in this Tower, which I love this Tower because A, you see the butterflies, you see the lightning, you know, very Uranian, very Aquarian. It's quick, it happens fast. And here we see first the squirrel, that was his home. So he's just looking up at his home like, where am I supposed to live now? Where am I supposed to work now? Who am I supposed to be with now? Like, this is all kind of surrounding those things. But there's 2 acorns there. meaning that a new tree can be planted, that life can be restored, right? That life can be restored, life restored. That life can be restored. So there was a decision that needed to be made, or something that needed to be dropped. Whether that was just something in your mind, a way of thinking, your own negative way of thinking, a pattern of thinking, but it really could be like something in the physical. So I've been seeing this card in such a new light since the pandemic started happening, where this is a juggling of the dimensions, the 3D stuff and the 5D stuff. Here's the 3D stuff, the heavier stuff, the more dense stuff. It's not good or bad. It's not good or bad. But there is a polarity. There is a difference, right? And here's the higher vibing stuff, our spiritual side, our connection into our soul, really. You know, that sort of like, that this is the calling here. But these are all the other things. These are the other things that you need to take care of, that you need to do. The people, the situations, the jobs, the projects, whatever that is for you. And not all of them are heavy. Some of them are really important and lovely and beautiful. But some of them are just kind of, they're crap. And this is the decision to let some of those things go so that your load is lightened, so that you're lighter, so that you have greater clarity, so that you can embody this sort of diamond light, this pure white light, so that you can access it more readily. You know, this to me, this energy of the Eight of Swords has to do with this warrior of light. A lot of darkness around the planet right now, uncovering a lot of truths about the dark agenda, let's just say. Right? Think about that. And that there is moments where you really may have started to feel like this, you know, really trapped. And so a tower did fall. Like I said, that could have been an internal tower. That could have been you really coming to grips with some of your new truth, some of the new truth. There's been a lot of information circulating. This great awakening, right? A lot of information circulating. People really like, because the swords is mental energy, it's communication. A lot of communication coming in from a lot of people, from various sources. People have more downtime now, so they're reaching out more. So if you're this light worker, you know, you could have a lot of people reaching out to you, and it's a juggling act. And that's why I said the tower didn't have to be like you totally lost your job or you don't have a place to live. It could mean that, you know, that you're uncertain about all of those things, or a relationship ended, but this could also be just the internal tower of like, I'm having a tower moment inside of myself. This is so much to handle. Not too much to handle. You're a warrior of light. You got this. But it's so much. It's so much. And this sort of internal tower moment, maybe you just had like a week where you really did nothing. Your energy was so low. And maybe now the Phoenix coming in from your ruling planet Jupiter is telling you, don't worry, like your life is being restored right now. Rise up out of the ashes. Okay, so enough with the past. It's important, but that being said, let's move into the current energy. Current energy for my dear Saggies. What is the current energy for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and South Node. Try not to blow out the candle again. Okay. All right, Saggies. I just heard Bob Marley, and he said, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing's going to be all right. You got purpose, Sag. You have got purpose. You're a warrior of light who is being called to step up and lead. That's a powerful way to start as a phoenix, as a priestess of the phoenix. This, you know, divine feminine energy with this moon blended with the masculine. It's a balancing, the warrior with, you know, with the feminine. Beautiful. Oops. I'm not going to take jumpers, but that was strength with the 10 of Pentacles. And even with this 8 of Swords, you know, the 8s talk about the things that we do over and over and over and over and over again until we master them, right? The 8, if you turn it on its side, is the symbol for infinity, the lemniscate, where the lessons keep repeating, where we keep doing the same thing over and over until we can master it. Soul growth. And so, you know, it's coming up for you, Sag, as an energy of the mind, as a way of thinking, as a way to communicate. This could even speak to you just feeling like you just couldn't even communicate exactly what you were going through to everybody else. But that tower's fallen, so I feel good about that. I hope you're okay. I really do. I hope that you're okay after that. If you felt like there was some kind of a tower moment, this could be other people around you too. This could be, you know, some of your closest friends and family that have been going through this, and you, because you're coming up as a leader and a warrior of light. So this could have been other people's energies that you were dealing with. Okay. All right, Sagy. 3 cards for your current energy. See, I told you. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing's going to be all right. There's your sun, Sag. There is your sun. Turn and face the sun. Turn and face the sun, like the scarab beetle. Follow the sun. Now I'm hearing Xavier Rudd. Follow the sun. Wow, that's powerful. Yeah, you know, this is you rising up from the ashes, communing with our star, the sun, the earth star, Gaia's star. It's healing. It's healing. You have an energy of healing around you that's come in. And the sun just obliterates this energy. It just obliterates it. This is where you are just a conduit of light. You're communing with the light. Amazing. And the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you are dropping the burden. You're walking away from the things that weigh you down. The 10 of Swords. Because in this 10 of Swords, she has taken the swords out of her back. She's gotten up again, and she's walking towards the light. Walking towards the light. If this was a situation with another person, they really, let's see what other card comes up. Ace of Wands, beautiful. If this was a situation with another person, you know, they really, it was like overkill. You know, it was a lot. It was overkill. But the sun's coming in just to be like, you know, you got this. Like, Ace of Wands with the sun. Look at that. This whole past energy has brought you a totally new inspiration, a fresh start creatively with the fire in you. Your fire is relit. Your fire is lit up again. Look at that. And this fire, this flame is within her third eye and up to the crown. It's not even the fire in her belly. You have that. As a warrior of light, you're going to have that fire in your belly all the time. This is more so about the fire from the upper chakras. Excuse me. The fire from the upper chakras. The inspiration. Tied into that answering the call, the leadership. Look at this. Tower, Ace of Wands. You're lighter now. You know, you're lighter now. You've taken whatever those swords were that were kind of like in your back, linked into the Two of Pentacles, connected to the Two of Pentacles of dropping dead weight, dropping the dead weight and just walking away from the things you need to walk away from. I know this isn't the Eight of Cups, but in this deck, this Ten of Swords feels similar to that. You know, the ravens that you see in the Eight, they're not right around her head anymore. She got those strings, she cut them off. If there were swords in her back, they're gone now. She's not bleeding, she's not injured. You know, yeah, she's barefoot, but she's free. Even the birds, you know, they've given her space. They're not so close to her head. They're not yapping in her ear the way that they are here. So there has been an amazing progression. You had a rough, I want to say, couple of weeks, you know, maybe longer. Maybe it was just a day, but maybe it was longer than that. And that's okay. That's part of this energy. Warriors get injured. They do. They get injured. All this purple in here, though, you're a peaceful warrior. You're not out there for blood. You're a peaceful warrior. You want everyone to have enlightenment and love and knowledge. But yeah, you know, like I said, not everybody can handle this. You're gonna have some resistance because of this. And I really feel like you've turned away from all of that. This is, you know, turning away from the night, getting into that light. And it's so beautiful, just this tower falling and igniting the fire within you. The phoenix rising from the ashes. And this may have not manifested in your physical life. You know, this really may have been going on within you. Within you. This all may have been happening inside, and maybe only a few people really knew about it. I feel like there were other energies involved, outside influences, of course, as within, so without. But I'm wondering for you, Sagy, if this was about other people. Let's get a clarifier for the Ten of Swords. Let's just get a clarifier for that, okay? Clarifier for the Ten of Swords. The sun is just the sun. I don't think we need to clarify that. But I want to clarify, what is this Ten of Swords in Sagittarius's current energy? What is the Ten of Swords for Sagittarius's current energy? The Lovers. Oh, Sagy. Is this about somebody else? And the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. I love that the fire element is coming up for you. So this could have been around a relationship, twin flame even, soulmate. It's a choice though, just like the Two of Pentacles. So it's reiterating that there was a choice. So first, you know, it was the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords, indicating a choice. The Lovers, card of Gemini, indicating a choice. But is there really a choice? It's a head over heart decision, but your heart knows what it wants. That's the clarity of your heart, that clarity card that came up from Metatron, that you are clear about what's in your heart. You know what you love. So there wasn't even a choice regarding that. But when the Lovers comes in, it shows that there is a distance between us and either the person that we love or the thing that we love. In the traditional tarot, you see the mountain in between these two, that there's a distance between us and what we love. And with this walking towards the light, you're really close, you're making that distance smaller. If this was a relationship, because it's surrounded by the sun, it's showing me that there is hope, that there's very real hope for this relationship. But that there was some betrayal maybe an argument, maybe a big disagreement, because you wanted someone to make a choice. And something had to abruptly end or change. But there's renewed passion around it. There's a renewed hope around it. There's healing around it. So if this is an actual relationship, look at the cards it's surrounded by. There's healing and there's an opportunity. The aces are the potentiality. They don't guarantee it. They're the potential for it. It's up to us to decide what we do with that potential. There's some healing. Now, if this is the thing that you love, the career, the job, the passion, the business that you're growing creatively, wands, fire, passion, creativity, desire, the action that we take out into the world, then you are putting all of your effort into that thing that you love. But first, you had to take some swords out of your back. That's why the Tower came in, you know? My nose is itching now, so this is an important message that I'm not hearing an ending. I'm hearing a shift. Something had to shift, and it felt painful. It was painful to go through it. It didn't feel good. It was mentally painful. It might, you know, mostly in the mind. It was a mental pain. And it's funny because I think Scorpio maybe was telling them they need to do a mental clearing, like a healing on the mental body. Overthinking, not even so much overthinking. There was a lot to think about. There was a lot to think about, but I think you made the decision to forgive something, to get over something, to let go of something, to move on. Because this to me is like the Ace of Swords. You know, we've got the Ace of Wands. This is the Ten of Swords, the outcome of the suit, the outcome of the whole suit. And for me, this is the Ace of Swords. This is your strength, the Warrior of Light. So there is a new truth around this. And because you're this Warrior of Light, I think that, and because the opportunity is to be the leader. You're the leader in this situation, Sag. Whatever this is, maybe we'll even, we'll pull another card even for the Ace of Wands. And like I said, this page of Wands came up. So maybe that is the clarifier. You know, renewed and fresh and full of life again. The Phoenix energy. Like she's just ready to do something. It's passionate. It's not Cups energy, but there's a lot of passion here. There is a lot of passion here. Even with the Lovers, it's sort of like an integrating of a duality within us, a duality that we have with our partner, a duality that we have in a professional setting, right? But that you're the leader who's going to initiate the sort of blending of those energies, the meeting of the head and the heart, where the head and the heart get on board, and then that's the Chariot that comes after the Lovers. And this Ace of Wands is almost like that ace is almost the vehicle to get onto that Chariot. Okay, so I think we're good on that. Let's go to what's coming towards Sagittarius. 3 cards for what is coming towards my dear Saggies. Powerful, really powerful. You came out of that Tower though, Sag. Like, your comeback, man, I commend you. I really commend you. All right. I just want to get these shuffled a little bit. So much fire you have. So much fire. Wow. Okay, what is coming towards my dear Saggies? Wow, 6 of Cups. Wow, here's your heart. King of Cups and the Page of Swords. Yeah, that's almost like the Ace of Swords in a sense, especially in this deck. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. Okay. Are you causing some drama, Sag? Someone else causing drama? Okay. What's coming towards you, again, is this energy of the 6. The grounding, the harmonizing, the balancing. Making peace with the past. Whatever this 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, even the Tower was, because it's coming out underneath the sun. This is making peace with your past. It's the gift that you give to yourself. Like this, see his inner child is like giving him a gift of forgiveness and joy. This could be, if this was that relationship, that person coming back to you. You going back to that person, let's just say. Forgiveness. You know, reconnecting with people from your past, family. If you've had some, this could all be about family, some dynamics within the family, a sibling, a parent, you know, and that there was this sort of Tower moment, some kind of a betrayal. And this is you guys coming back together, forgiving. It is the time, right? It is the time. Like healing. Look at all of these colors together. All so similar, you guys. That's why Metatron wanted to come through for this reading, because Metatron brings the rainbow bridge. All of the colors of the rainbow, that healing. And like I said, it starts with the orange for me with him. And Amanda Ellis talks about that a lot too, this orange ray, healing of the emotional body. Because now it's cups. Here's your heart. We had swords and wands, fire and air. And now here's your cups. This is, now you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this person is coming to you like emotionally committed, with emotional intelligence, with a mastery over his emotions. And it's not gender specific. But this could be your person, your family member, your soulmate, your twin flame, returning to you, emotionally committed. He knows exactly how he feels. This could be you with this new sense of like your heart is fully on. Your heart's on. He's the healer. He is the healer. Sag, are some of you healers? Because this calling, this answering the call and leadership with healing at the bottom, and now the healer of the deck, the King of Cups, he's a psychic too, but he's a healer. Eyes closed. One hand in the water, starfish there, sacred animal. Look at him, wise. His crown up there, made of water. The crown doesn't even need to sit on his head. Doesn't even need to wear the crown. It's etheric in a sense. And that could be you, Sag. This emotional intelligence, your heart's on. There's been a heart healing with this sun and this forgiveness and making peace with the past, that you're healing your heart in a whole new way. Coming up as a king, your crown, it's like etheric, but other people can feel it. You have a healing energy. That's why I said, are some of you healers? Gifted in the healing arts. Even now with this pandemic, Reiki, energy healing, crystal healing, herbal medicine, aromatherapy, and then from a more traditional sense of, you know, someone who's going to be there to help people with their exercise routines. My nose is really going. Their exercise routines, you know, their nutrition. So that could be for some of you, that you're discovering this new love, this new passion for the healing arts. or you're tapping into your psychic gifts and going back to that north node, south node in Sag that's going to be eclipsed, for lack of a better word, this year and into next year. Watch for eclipse season, Sag, and see what happens. That you're going to have a remembering of being a gifted healer. It's your abilities are going to come on. Maybe you're going to become a tarot reader. Maybe you are, practicing white magic, light work. If you're a musician, you're going to be writing some amazing new music that's going to bring healing on another level, on a whole nother level. Really stepping into your spiritual rank of being a leader in this new paradigm that we're ushering in. Whew. Page of Swords coming at you. We're going to look at her in two ways. I'm going to first say that this could be in the traditional sense of the people that don't like this. Saggies, you get a lot of resistance, a lot of haters. Just saying. The other people that immature energy, they're gonna doubt you a little bit as you're stepping into this more high level role in your life. So, because we've got a king next to a page. This is my favorite page of swords. I love her. She's studious. She's full of bright ideas. She's light on her feet. She brings in a fresh energy. She's super cute. She's a helper. But next to the king, I'm not sure about this energy. Maybe we'll get a clarifier for her. I'm not sure if she is that sort of... This could be you too, actually, going to school for something. Whether it's just a simple online course and a 3-month certification, or like really deciding to go to school, when the schools reopen, learning a new trade. Like I was saying, maybe some of you are going to read tarot. Learning something totally new because it's coming out under the Ace of Wands. New inspired passion, new creativity. For some of you too, this could represent the people that are threatened by your newfound open heart. You're healed. You've done your healing. You've let go of dead weight. You've let go of the old. You left it in the ashes and you rose out from the ashes. So I don't even know that we need a clarifier, but we'll see. And then the bottom of the deck was the 5 of Wands. And this is the competition. This is the old paradigm of people stepping over each other to get that flame, to get that fire. People trying to come at you and get your fire. Yeah, that kind of sums it up for me. So, but I think you are going to be doing a lot of learning and really honing in. Here goes my nose again. I'm telling you. And that there's going to be some people who are a little threatened by that. And that's okay. I'm not worried about you. Not with this. Not worried about you. But to be cognizant of needing to clear your energy. I've said this to almost all the signs. Make sure you are clearing, not in a way where it's because you're afraid. You're afraid that someone's energy or some force is going to diminish your light. Not from that perspective. In fact, this energy, we can say thank you to it. We can thank this energy. We can say, I don't accept that. I won't play that game because this is child's play. I won't play that game, but thank you. I love you. Thank you for being a catalyst. Thank you for being a catalyst to my growth, and to my own inspiration of the integrity that I want to carry with me. What was I saying? Oh, I forgot. Okay, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, beautiful energy, absolutely beautiful with this 6 of Cups, King of Cups. Whether this is like you forgiving someone else, I really do believe it's you making peace with so many things that maybe you had been carrying around with you for a long time. And this whole pandemic, this whole shifting of the paradigm, entering into the new paradigm, like I was saying, where we don't do this, We don't need to do this because we all have such a profound and unique blueprint that we came in with, where everybody has a beautiful blueprint to do the work on the planet in all their own ways. You know, there's no competition in that. There's enough for everybody. And I feel like this whole reading is so beautiful. Okay, so yeah, we're at an hour. Darn it. Okay. I went so long. Let's do, let's see. What are your hopes and dreams? What are the hopes and dreams for Sagittarius? Hopes and dreams for Sag. What are your hopes and dreams? Okay. Hopes and dreams for my dear Sagittarius. I feel like anything that you needed to release, Sag, you already did it. I'm not even getting you a what you need to release card. You did it. The Tower kind of did it for you. But with Sagy, I don't know. You might have helped with that Tower moment somehow. Maybe you summoned the lightning. Maybe you summoned the lightning. Okay, what are the hopes and dreams for my dear Sagittarius? Okay, well this, I'm just taking it. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, exactly. And your card at the bottom. Okay, Sag. You want it all. Now we've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This to me is the Ace of Swords, right? And now all we're missing is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the other thing that's interesting, Sag. There aren't any Pentacles in this reading except for the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like you're manifesting your life through the vibration of fire and love. Passion and love is how you are manifesting, is through passion and love. Because except for the Two of Pentacles, there aren't any. Your hope, Ace of Cups, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, it's all about love. It's all about love. It's about connection. This King of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Future energy, right? Potential for your future, your hopes and dreams, the potential of all the love. A new relationship, a rekindled relationship. Just the love from within your heart, really activating your heart chakra, heart on. It's all about the love. And then Temperance coming up at the bottom. So let's talk about this because this is your card, Sag. This is like an alchemical marriage. It's taking two totally different elements, or let's say a base metal, and taking them and alchemizing them into gold, into platinum, into silver, you know, whatever that is. The angel of Temperance is always a blessing, but it speaks to our greatest blessings coming to us from things that sort of challenge us. Like if it's a relationship and they're holding up a mirror and we don't like what's in that mirror, we don't like it, that is the opportunity to alchemize the situation internally. That's why I kept saying maybe this was an internal tower, total like turning upside down of everything inside of you and just burning all the things inside of you because you're fire that just no longer serve you. Coming out as the alchemist, it's blessed. You know, he's got the sun and the moon, different forces, you know, and he's working magic with them. It's the alchemical marriage, the union of the light and the night within us. The integration of our own shadow, the loving of it, the loving of it, right? This is so fascinating. This is such a beautiful reading, Sag. I don't know. Should we do one card for the way forward, or let's just move on to Oracle? I think that we're good. Now remember, I've been trying to say this in my readings. The future energy, even though your future is so beautiful, you know, but I have to say that with the future, you know, I'm not a fortune teller, and I'm not going to tell you you're going to win the lottery or your boyfriend is going to come back or he's going to cheat. Like, it's not about that. It's about the potentiality, the potential timelines that we're walking on. So it's about choosing this higher vibration. Keep up with that. Keep doing that. If something's dead weight, don't carry it in your purse with you. Choosing the things that are of the highest vibration is going to put you on your highest timeline, towards your highest destiny, so that you can answer this call. You've got the key. You've got the keys, whatever you want that to be. And I keep saying this, remembering of who you really are. Remembering of who you really are, Sag. Okay, so let's get you a crystal card. This is from the Crystal Ally Evolutionary Edition, and this is from a woman in Sedona. I've already shuffled them, so I don't need to shuffle them much more. And we're gonna do, this will just be, you know, a crystal energy that you can work with. Although I was feeling lapis a lot, and then also like the carnelian, the energy of Archangel Metatron, that can help you, you know, with some of this healing energy and activating the creativity. Because, you know, the sacral chakra is about that creation, the creative energy. So I was feeling like carnelian and lapis, you know, lapis came through for me. Okay, but let's see what the deck wants to bring forth for you, Sag. I hope this is resonating. They're not going to resonate for everyone. Beautiful manifestation, citrine. So now it's like you've got two Ace of Cups. You've got two Ace of Cups here. I think maybe Gemini got this. I think maybe Gemini got this in the April reading. They had a beautiful reading too. If you want to look back, that was from a few weeks ago. But look at that. My cup runneth over. Citrine. Yeah, solar plexus. So maybe working with some citrine this month. Right? Look at this. Look at this energy. Manifestation, like you can have whatever you want. You're going to be highly supercharged, I'm hearing. Sag is going to be supercharged. Even if, you know, if this energy pops up again and this energy pops up again, it's okay. We're going through a really hard time collectively. Things feel so uncertain, right? Go within. Go within. Metatron, you know, the message came through from your heart space. Go within. I feel like these cards are connected as well. Okay, go within. Citrine, I love it. And then I wanted to get you a dragon card too. This is from the Diana Cooper. She's amazing. If you're a Sag and you don't know who Diana Cooper is, go find out. Like, follow her subscribe to her on YouTube. She does a lot of really great meditation. She works with a lot of the archangels, ascended masters, and plant and animal kingdom. She's got tons of decks. Okay, this just wanted to pop out. Green gold dragon from Sirius. Wow. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. Spiritual technology, like, to me, that's even speaking to the Merkaba. And I put this on this morning and I was like, it's all about the Merkaba and the Metatron energy today for Sag. You know, as being a healing tool and a vehicle for ascension. It's like the vehicle of our soul, and it can be used for healing too. So that's the first thing that came to my mind when I heard of transmitter of sacred knowledge and spiritual technology. You know, this dragon, you can see, is like wrapping its sacred breath around the earth. Very poignant for what's happening right now, isn't it? Green linked into the earth, linked into the heart chakra. Gold linked into Christ consciousness, healing. the sun from Sirius. And so maybe some of you have that Syrian heritage. Maybe some of you have, because they're not all from different planets. Like here's just like, okay, we've got the Emerald Dragon. Oh, that's beautiful. That's at the bottom of the deck. Brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. What was I saying about the unique blueprint? Heart chakra here, pink and green, emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. Wow. Beautiful. Yes, align with your fifth dimensional blueprint, because that's where you're going to be a leader right now, is in, you know, in the new earth, still being able to use that in the 3D, to be a way shower, right? An ascension way shower even. And going back to this green gold dragon from Sirius, I want to read about him because I feel like this is really important. And I think that some of you have Syrian ancestry. And I'm going to have to figure out first which dimension this dragon comes from, because she has it broken up into dimensions. Seventh dimensional dragon, page 88. There's those 8s again. Okay. Within the inner planes of the star system of Sirius is an ascended planet, Lacumae. Okay. Within the inner planes of the star system of Sirius and its ascended planet, Lacumae, there are renowned universities, so Sagittarius, attended by beings from the entire cosmos. So imagine this university in an ascended planet in the constellation of Sirius that all of these beings from all over the cosmos go to learn. In these elevated establishments, higher knowledge and spiritual technology from many universes are disseminated. These magnificent dragons work in these academies of light and carry the keys and codes of the spiritual technology of the future in their energy. Wow. Their mission is to spread this to all those who are ready and help bring in the new golden age. So that's what this dragon is doing with, you know, wow. These dragons are cosmic travelers, and like all dragons, help us to move through the dimensions. In addition, they will guide and protect us on our interdimensional journeys between Earth and other parts of the universe, especially if we aspire to be an intergalactic master. Guidance. Drawing this card suggests you invite these luminous beings to swirl around you, touching your chakras with the sacred geometry of the universe. Then ask them to tune you in to any aspect of higher knowledge you can bring forward now. Bring it forward, pay it forward. Sit quietly and allow this to happen. Go within. You may receive a download of information, or various keys and codes you carry in your soul may light up. If so, you will become a transmitter who broadcasts sacred knowledge, though you may not even be consciously aware of it. I just saw you like walking around planting seeds of knowledge all over the place. This is a very powerful dragon, so notice subtle changes in your thoughts and attitudes. Your dreams may reveal memories from your travels with the wonderful green gold dragons from Sirius. Wow, Sag, wow. Yeah, you know, the opportunity is this leadership role. You are being called right now. So many are being called. It's a clarion call. It is a clarion call. Heed the call, you know, take it. Take it. You'll be really glad you did. All right, my dear Sag. Is there anything else? Oh, I wanted to mention, because this dragon energy just reminded me of another YouTube teacher that I love, and she has helped me a lot over the last, I want to say, 3 years. And many of you may know her, but her name is Magenta Pixie. She's a lovely woman from the UK. And so you might want to check her out. If the name, like, if you got a niggle from that name, Magenta Pixie, feel free to check out some of her videos. Okay, my dear Saggies, so I will be back in May, and hopefully not so late. I know it's the 17th. I'm hoping to like really get these done a lot faster and more steadily, so that it will be like, you know, in the beginning of May, and you'll get a reading for the whole month. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please feel free to share, and also, you know, to leave me any feedback if there's something that really resonated. I don't know if there was even a question that you had, you know, anything that I can do to help. I'm so honored to do so. I love you so much, to my fellow Saggies. I hope that you have a great couple of weeks, and take really good care of yourself. I wish you all the best, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.